journalists have received their own professional training. And in their training, they have what they call the 5 Ws and the 1 H: who, where, why, what, and then when, then how. Now, they must follow these criteria in reporting on any issue. But unfortunately, applying this principle really doesn't work when it comes to suicide reporting. And the reason is a bit straightforward, because readers and listeners of media contents are varied across the population. Most importantly, you have vulnerable groups, including children and adolescents and the aged. And evidence suggests that these groups or age groups are more vulnerable to suicidal issues. And so when they are experiencing crisis, and within that period, you have a media house putting out um, news about suicide that has contents that are explicit in terms of the methods that have been used, that has contents that are explicit in terms of how the act of suicide was actually engaged in by the deceased. It can become like a source of information to the vulnerable person out there who is already contemplating suicide or experiencing suicidal crisis.
When we present a story in such a way that it will end up rather fortifying, reinforcing, right, people to also want to kill themselves. But we can also present it in such a way that it will rather even help people who are even entertaining the thought of wanting to kill themselves to even what, stop, the thought of wanting to kill themselves. It's a double-edged, sword.
This particular training is to help media personnel on how to report. We've already developed our own guidelines as a country, and focusing on some of the studies we have conducted over the period, and adapting what the WHO guidelines are and infusing it with our own content so that the media personnel who write on suicide will know what we're asking them to do.
At a point in my life, I nearly gave up, okay? But through the intervention of God and some good people around me, I'm alive today. And I want to say that whoever is going through it, whoever is thinking of taking your life, you don't need to take your life. I'm a better person now. So can you.